complicated. Needed around the hour mark to somehow down Michelle Lee on her 4th match point. 3rd seed out of the women's singles. And Kititharakul now and Prajongjai in women's doubles. The Thai standouts and seeds #1 here take on Hoshi and Matsuda of Japan. Court officials making their way to the court behind the graphic that you see in front of you. That's how the women's doubles draw in Saarbrücken has unfolded. And 2 Japanese young, relatively unknown pairings into the semi-finals. They've just got players on tap, haven't they? So inspired by their depth and high quality in this discipline are the Japanese that they just keep on churning them out. An Indonesian pair and a Thai pair to do battle against the Japanese. What will unfold? Who will advance to tomorrow's title decider? Only time will tell. Here are the top seeds then. Jongkolfan Kititharakul and Rawinda Prajongjai, ranked 8th in the world, have been for quite a while now, and just 2 spots below their career high ranking of 6th in the world in July 2018. Pair of 27-year-olds. And the less familiar Japanese pairing of Chisato Hoshi and Aoi Matsuda, with Hoshi leading the way. Pair of 25-year-olds. Played 2 matches on the World Tour prior to coming to this tournament. Won 1, lost 1. But made safe passage into Saturday's semi-final, the Japanese. What will they bring here? It'll be fascinating to watch them pit their skills against the top seeds.
What you choose? Black. Black you win. What do you want? Receive. Who's receiving? Who's serving? This side.
So, Chisato Hoshi will serve to Jongkolfan Kititharakul. Years of age. There's Jongkolfan from Chiang Mai in Thailand. As I say, just 2 spots off that career high ranking. And Rawinda Prajongjai, also 28 years of age, 1m64, from the Thai capital. There's Rawinda. And they split them up, the Thai captain, quite a lot in the Yuba Cup, just to mix things up a little, give a different look to the Thai team, often a sensible ploy. This is their path through, downing fellow Thais, Emsard sisters, in round 2. Chisato Hoshi has been right up there, top 30 with Shinoya, born in Hakusan. Aoi Matsuda, again, both 25 years of age, from Osaka.
Ready to play?
The birthplace of Naomi Osaka as well, her namesake tennis player who hit the world #1 in the rankings. There's their path through, just dropping the 1 game to the French women along the way. That was 21-19, extended to 54 minutes out on show court 2, but they have graced court 1 as well along the way. Basil Al-Nobani of Jordan in the chair, and Jörg Hurpertz of Germany as the service judge. So we don't know a lot about the Japanese, quite frankly, other than a world ranking. They're both 25 years of age. I've never seen them play before. I'm going to be really, really fascinated by what they bring. I'm sure they'll be rock solid, like most Japanese pairings are. But it's going to be interesting to see how they go against the world number 8. Are they a real enticing pair that we'll be seeing a lot more of on our screens? Somehow you think yes is the answer to that question with the way that they've motored through to the last 4 here.
On my right, Jungkalfan Kititharakul and Rawinda Prajongjai, Thailand.
They beat Chloe Birch and Lauren Smith en route, did Hoshi and Matsuda.
And on my left, Chisato Hoshi and Aoi Matsuda, Japan.
And straight games, 43 minutes all they needed in that one.
Chisato Hoshi to serve, to Jungkalfan Kititharakul. Love all. Play.
A quick high five then, and we will be getting our first women's doubles semi-final underway. Match 3 here on semi-final Saturday. In the company of Paul Hand. Great to have you along. Keen start from the Japanese.
Love.
Oh, nice. Cool and calm and composed.
Love.
Great work there at net. Well, one thing's for sure, these two will bring a very solid defense. Just comes with the territory, doesn't it, for Japanese doubles? Oh, super play from Rawinda.
Service over. 1, 2. Ball.
Good pace from Jungkalfan.
All.
Well, 60 world ranking spots between these two pairs. These two at 68 in the world.
Play.
Their opponents 8 in the world.
Ball. 3, 2.
Yeah, good injections of pace here from Prajongjai.
Service over. 3, all.
They look very similar, don't they, the Japanese? Just a side parting on the different sides of their heads. That's about it. Clash of rackets there.
Service over. 4.
No buckled frames, though, more importantly. Jungkalfan taking advantage of the body blow. Good patience there, having had the momentum. Had to go back to neutral and rebuild, often the way in women's doubles.
Play.
Impressive pace when the Japanese got on the front foot. Very patiently blended.
Service over.
Enjoying themselves out here on one.
Play.
Overpressed. Chisato Hoshi at the net.
Service over. 6-4.
Well, both teams playing some really inventive badminton, just trying to use their cuts and open up the court of their opponents nicely. Both adventurous in defense as well. It's been interesting, hasn't it? Very tight affair so far, just the 1 point in it.
Leon. Service over. 7-5.
Top seeds then, with a 2-point advantage here in this very tight opening game of the women's doubles. The second women's singles semi-final is still going on over on 2. They've been on court now for exactly an hour. It's 1 point between Onban-Rulfan and Chiawan. Yeah, wonderful. Getting on the front foot and dictating nicely there. Chisato Hoshi.
7. Play. Service over. 8-6. Service fault called, too high. Service over. 7-8. Service over. 9-7. Ten, 7.
Well, they've got plenty of good role models, haven't they? Team Japan with Matsumoto, Matsutomo, Fukushima.
Service over.
Higashino in mixed doubles and women's doubles as well. So many good teams. So many good players to practice with back home. Yeah, world number 68s acquitting themselves nicely
9,
out here.
10.
Not been a lot between them and the world number 8 pairing. 60 spots higher. The look of utter focus in their eyes.
Then, all.
Coach doing a very good job of locking his arms together and looking as relaxed as he possibly can, though he desperately wants his charges to find a way through. Of course he does. But he's looking for all those subtle strategic nuances that he needs to inject whenever he can. Just missed it. Good idea. Just got behind her a little.
Interval.
So in the end, it's Kititharakul and Prajongjai that get to the mid-game interval with a slender 1-point cushion. 11 points to 10, being made to work very hard for any points on their scoreboard.
Twenty seconds. 20 seconds. Players back on court. Coach, return to your chair. Eleven. 10. Play.
3 pairs inside the world's top 10 are from Japan. Just these
Matsuda
2 from Thailand.
Must be ready. Play on. Play.
2 Chinese pairs, 2 Korean pairs. 3 Korean pairs in the top 10 in women's doubles right now, including Chang and Kim as well. Oh, really well done. A lot of deception around that from
Service over.
Hoshi.
11. All.
Long, grueling rally that concluded with some style and finesse. Watch this. Beautifully done. A lot of trust involved there.
Twelve. 11.
Oh, that's really clever
White
from
court,
John
please.
Kulfan. Kititharakul. Geez, what I should have done, she's suggesting to herself as she replays the point in her mind's eye afterwards. That was gorgeous, though.
Thank you.
Utter conviction
12.
from Chisato
All.
Hoshi.
Thirteen. 12.
Well, the Japanese breaking to the front for only the second time in the match there in that opening game. It was a brief flurry. But the Thai is taking ownership again with a 1-point lead. It's been so tight, though. Never more than 3 points between both teams all the way through this opener. Oh, it's landed in.
Service over.
Prajongjai throws her head
13.
back up into the air as if to say, what am I doing? Misjudgment.
Play.
Gets it to bed in the end.
Service over. 14. 13. Fifteen. 13.
Both Thai women in the second women's singles semi-final are down on the deck over on the adjacent court. Lucinan Onbang-Rumfan's found a way through after an hour and 10.
Service over.
21-18 in the
14,
deciding game.
15.
And they're both still on the floor. They're physically absolutely spent after that encounter. Both reticent to get up. A grueling encounter that was. So it'll be Onbang-Rumfan who takes on the Singaporean Yeo Jia-min in the final of the women's singles. Meanwhile, we still go on in game one, a very tight affair. Thailand still with a very
Service
slender
over.
lead of 2 points
16.
in this
14.
tough first game.
Seventeen. 14. Eighteen. 14.
A timely little surge then from the Thai pairing. She'll be pleased.
Play.
Oh, yes, so quick to read the play there, John Corfan.
19-14.
They've had to be very, very patient with their ploys today. And that was a terrific read. Oh, yes.
20, game point, 14.
Showing their class, the top seeds, at the sharp end of the opening game in this first women's doubles semi-final.
Game.
And managing to secure it then.
First game won
21
by
points to 14.
Kititharakul and Rawinda Prajongjai, 21-14.
And Rawinda Prajongjai find a way through on what was a really hard-fought opening game, with a little flurry of half a dozen points at the end to secure it, going in the tie's favour. 22 minutes it took them. 21-14 they came through.
Twenty seconds. 20 seconds. Thank you, coach.
Well, top seeds from Thailand in the women's doubles, halfway home, having secured the opening game, 21 points to 14. Will the Japanese in Hoshi and Matsuda be able to turn this around? They lost the opening game to Lambert and Tran, the French team, in the second round.
Second
found
game.
a way back home in 3
Love
games.
on.
But this is a much tougher,
Late.
sterner test against the top 10 pairing from Thailand.
Service over. 1 love. Two love. Three love.
Well, the Japanese have contested 9 tournaments together to get their ranking top 70 in the world at 68. They won the Polish Open in week 13 of 2019. Quarterfinals of the Chinese Taipei Open in the same year, and quarterfinals of the Indonesian International Challenge in 2019 as well. That Polish Open title was their real
2, 3.
career-defining moment so far. There'll be a lot more upside from them, I'm sure, over time. But will this be the end of the road for them today here in Saarbrücken?
Service over. 4-2. Change.
Oh, nice.
5-2.
Oh, only just missed that.
Service over.
Not by much at all.
5.
So proactive in defense.
Play. Service over. 6-3. Seven, 3. Change.
Yep, closed the net down nicely. Did
Play on.
Matsuda.
Service over. 4-7.
Oh, it seemed to just hang on top of the net cord for a while there, didn't it? Thought about wriggling over. Oh, that's gorgeous. Really nice.
Service over. 8.
Lovely little
4.
push. Look at that. Controlled precision from Matsuda. Very nice from Rowenda Prajongjai, the slightly shorter of the two ties, but laden with power.
8.
They've added to their game in that regard quite considerably a couple of years ago when we used to say, well, they were a little bit lightweight, but now they can sting more. There's no doubting that. Time in the gym. That's wriggled
6,
over.
8.
A little bit of good fortune for the Thai duo.
Play. 7-8. Play. Service over, 9-7. Play.
String break for Chisato. So the tie pairing have won 4 out of the last 5, upping their game just in the nick of time. Hoping to get to the turn as they did in the opening game with an 11-10
Service
cushion.
over, 8-9.
Oh, yes.
9-all.
Suddenly the Japanese have
10,
lost concentration a little, and
9.
when you couple that with the raising of the bar from the tie pairing, it looks a little lopsided, going the favour now of the top seeds again. They've won 6 out of the last 7. Oh, a little too greedy
Service
with that,
over,
though.
10-all. Service over, 11-10.
Well,
interval.
an exact mirror image of the opening game at the mid-game interval. The ties with that 1-point lead. Perhaps it's written the stars for them today.
Twenty seconds. 20 seconds.
Well, if you want to find out who the winner of this match will play, the second women's doubles semi-final will be our 5th match out here, this being our 3rd. On Show Court 1, semi-final Saturday. I've got it all covered for you. Oh, Oh, super control
Wipe the
from
court, please.
Rawinda Prajongjai to secure the point for Thailand. Really good. It's becoming a familiar look, isn't it? Hoshi leaving nothing to spare, throwing herself around here. Desperate to turn these kind of points around.
Thank you, line judge.
Almost made it.
12, 10. Right.
Certainly no lack of conviction from the 25-year-old Japanese. Another long, grueling rally for
13,
both teams.
10.
The Thai showing their class again, managing to secure it.
Quick. Okay.
Quick towel down for Rawinda. And we're ready to resume. Found it.
Service over. 11-13.
Oh, yes.
12-13. Service over.
Stopping the run of points at 2 for the Japanese
14,
there. They're strong-minded
12.
and characterful, but so are the Thais, really believing in themselves well today. Having to dig deep here, being asked a lot of tough questions. But after 40 minutes, they are in the driving seat. Another string break for Matsuda this time.
Okay. $15, 12. Matsuda to receive.
Just getting in a little bit of a pickle.
Well, service over. 13.
Good response
15.
with the new racket. It did its job.
14-15. Play.
Sudden little flurry from the Japanese since the racket change for Matsuda. Frantic gesturing from the Thai women's doubles coach at the back of the court, looking rather frustrated. They've lost their way. Got to flick the router back on, give them the internet signal. They're such a battle-hardened team. They've contested 36 World Tour matches this season, the Thais. They've won 23, lost 13. Their opponents, just 1 win, 1 loss this year.
Service over. 16 all.
Good run of points there of 4 from the Japanese. Mask is off. The commands barked out from the Thai coach. Needs to nip this in the bud really quickly. Yeah, the response came off the frame of Jongko-fan.
17-16.
Japanese impressive, rotating around each other really well. Frame buckle, complete collapse of the Matsuda frame there. That one gets thrown away, and a new blade pulled out from the kit bag. Freshly stenciled and ready to go.
17 all.
These players will be traveling with 10 or 11 rackets. Bisecting the two Japanese
17.
nicely. So, can they capitalize? Kititharakul and Prajongjai that momentarily went walkies at a few moments ago seem to have regrouped and gathered their concentration and focus again. Can they see this one off now? 3 points from victory. Longest rally of the match by a long way, that one. I'll be curious on the count back of how many shots that was, and that'll feel like a real tonic to the Thai pairing, especially with what's just occurred over the last sort of 5 minutes or so. They're back with a flurry. That was really encouraging. Not so for the Japanese. Hands on hips moment for them. Yeah, 51 shots, that rally. And all players still on court, ready to go again. Such a high level of fitness. Really well played. Rewarded for their persistence. Matsuda coming up with the goods. Wonderful flat hard exchanges.
Over. 18,
and look at this.
19.
Really nice. Finding a little slither of space on the court. That'll feel good. Having to work very hard for it. So still in touch here. Another long rally. 51 shots, the penultimate point. This one, 50 shots. What next?
Players back on court.
So backgammon, the world number 68s then. What else have they got in their locker? How will they respond here to being a game and 1 point down?
Play.
They turned around their second round when they're in that situation to Lambert and Tran of France.
$19 all. Service fault called too high.
Oh,
Service
can you
over.
believe it at that stage? That's a wounder, isn't it, for
20,
the Japanese?
Match point 19.
So suddenly, Japanese delight in having a match point opportunity here.
Play. Service over. 20.
An injection of real pace there from Team Japan. Good pace
Service
from
over.
Jean-Paul Kititharakul.
21.
And it'll be a second match point
20.
for the Thais. The women's doubles coach seemingly wanted to play the match for them. I get that. So impassioned. Playing every point from the sidelines, no doubting it. Oh, yes. Nice steep put away there.
Service over.
Chisato.
21 all.
So juice for the second time in the game.
Play.
Japanese upping the level. Oh, a brilliant point from both teams, and secured again for some terrific work from Team Japan. Chisato Hoshi there intervening at the net really quickly. Another long rally. Look at this. Frenzy of energy and intensity. Body blow in the end by Hoshi to Prajongjai, who can only catch the shuttle as it embedded into a midriff. So 2 match points have come and gone. Now it's a Game point opportunity for Hoshi and Matsuda. Probably stings a little. Have to do this with the blood wound, though. It's just badminton protocol. I get that. How are they going to respond after this? Having just let 2 match points slip through their fingertips. And to be fair, they were pretty proactive. They didn't do an awful lot wrong. It's not like they were being too passive or anything. It was just the Japanese slightly bettered them at those moments. Will they have another chance to put this match to bed? That's the question.
Rawinda to receive. Rawinda. 22, 21. Play.
Oh, the Thais better check their back pocket because that game was stolen by the Japanese. Hoshi and Matsuda somehow survived despite the broken racket. They secure game 2.
23-21.
Having saved 2 match points, they go on. And again, we're going to be treated to a 3rd and deciding game in this women's doubles. What next?
Twenty seconds. 20 seconds. Players back in court. Final game. Love all. Play. One, love.
Getting pretty pumped right now, aren't they?
2, love.
Things really starting to look up for Hoshi and Matsuda. Such a characterful turnaround at the business end of game 2, and they're still riding that wave of momentum that they engineered.
Service over. 1, 2. Service over. 3, 1.
Little lucky break
4,
off the top of the net cord
1.
there, favouring Hoshi and Matsuda. A hand offered in apology, always courtesy but not necessary.
Play.
Now, have they turned a corner?
Five, 1. Play. Ball.
Oh, yes. Very, very accurate there.
Wipe the court, please.
5-point cushion then for Hoshi and Matsuda. Seems to be no turning back. They really are keeping the pressure on. Playing in a really high gear right now.
Thank you, Landon. Six, 1. Play. Service over. 2, 6. Three, 6.
Mini fight back from the top seeds. Is there more to come from them? Over on court 2, Kanando and Martin of Indonesia have made it an all-Indonesian men's doubles final. They'll take on Gideon and Sukamuljo for the spoils tomorrow. So top seeds safely through in the men's doubles. What about the women's
6.
doubles? Can they find a way, these two?
Play. 5-6.
4 points in a row then for Kititharakul and Prajongjai.
Hold. Service over. 7-5. Play. Service
Well,
over.
they're having to bring all of their
6,
patience, these two, aren't they?
7.
Having been detained now. Into the second hour we go. 63 minutes have unfolded. Very close match. So tough to pick a winner at this stage.
Seven all. Play. Eight, 7.
All four players utterly focused. Competitive fire burning bright behind their eyes.
Nine, 7.
Oh yes, well closed. And a sense of calm around
10,
that from John Kulfan.
7.
And there's a lot at stake here. Losers of this match walk away with $4,500 US. Winners, just over $12,000 US.
Play.
So plenty up for grabs. And that's just the money.
11-7
points.
interval. Change ends.
Well, again, they're slightly bossier at the mid-game interval. This time an 11-7 cushion favouring the ties. Having just won 9 out of the last 10 points. That's a real good turnaround from being 1-6 down in this deciding game.
Seconds. 20 seconds. Players back on court. Coach, return to your chair. Matsuda to receive. 11-7. Play. Service over. 8-11.
Stopping the run of points at 6 then for the tie pairing.
Play.
Oh, yes. So quick there, Matsuda.
9-11.
See, it's been a very streaky performance from both teams, hasn't it? Both going on generous runs of points, particularly in this third game. Run of 6 for Kititharakul and Prajongjai just now, and Hoshi and Matsuda already with a run of 4 points in this decider. Yeah, just wide.
10-11.
Good leave from Hoshi.
Play on.
Building a nice little momentum bubble of their own here with 3 consecutive points. Can they hold on and draw level here? Well, you have to say, given this performance, the future's looking
11,
pretty bright, isn't it, for
all.
the world number 60 pairing from Japan, given that they're up against the world number 8s and acquitting themselves really well. We've got deadlock on the scoreboard in the mid stages of game 3 here. It's so tough to pick a winner.
Play.
Oh, yes.
Fault.
Right into the right armpit of Chisato Hoshi from Prajongjai.
Service over. 12-11.
Mixing it up nicely. drawing the Japanese team forward. And then dropping the hammer. Another long rally, 40 shots.
Ball. 13-11. Hoshi to receive. Play.
Dart like around the net.
Service over.
Matsuda.
12-13. Service over. 14-12. Service over. 13-14. Service over.
A little lapse in concentration.
15-13.
Chisato. And they can ill afford that at this stage. A little wriggle room then for the Thais. Can they capitalize now and see this one off? Good energy. Really upping the acceleration there in the last two shots of the rally. Closing it down very, very quickly. Look at that, an explosion from Kititharakul. And then Prajongjai with the kill.
Service over. 14-16.
Right idea. Couldn't quite clear the tape.
Service over. 17-14. Service over. 15-17. Play on.
Yeah.
16-17.
So determined, aren't they? Marks for persistence, 10 out of 10, both teams.
Play.
It's been a real grapple. Both teams punching each other silly with all they've got. Neither willing to yield. Oh, super point. Very high intensity all round. John Colfant momentarily floored by that. And again, deadlock on the scoreboard. Look at the physicality of this point.
Okay?
Mascot loved it. Well, it's been terrific badminton, hasn't it, on semi-final Saturday so far. This is just our third match of 8 that we're bringing you. Show Court 2 is done and dusted
17.
with only a couple of allocated semi-finals over there. They've all come and gone. Bussen and Onban Rumfan winning the women's singles, and Carnando and Marthan in doubles coming through. Oh, almost. Good pace from the Japanese.
17.
Just wide.
Service over.
From Matsuda.
18 all.
Hour and 20 they've been on court now. Quite something. Pretty sure it's the longest women's doubles of the tournament.
Service over.
Another super tight point.
19-18.
Look at Matsuda here, so proactive, getting forwards, rushing the ties of any time or space. Paying dividend. A 1-point lead for them.
Service over. 19 all. Play.
Oh, yes. Oh, hang on.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Kititharakul challenges. Called out.
Now, there was a late challenge from the Thais. They thought the shuttle went long. So we're going to go upstairs to get it checked. And I can't recall the last time we had a challenge. Let's have a look. All eyes anxiously peering up towards the big screen adjacent to show court 2. It has landed on the line. Plumb on. Look at that. Kiss the paint.
End.
Wow. Perhaps it's just written in the stars today for these two.
20. Match point 19.
So having survived a couple of tie match points, now the Japanese have one of their own.
Play.
Squeals of delight for Chisato Hoshi and Oi Matsuda of Japan, two 25-year-olds ranked 60 in the world. They won't be there for that long, I'll tell you. They are climbing up the rankings with that kind of showing, downing the top seeds from Thailand, the world number 8s. Mission accomplished for Chisato Hoshi and Oi Matsuda.
Match won
coming
by
through an
Chisato
absolute
Hoshi
epic.
And Aoi
Hour and
Matsuda.
24
14,
minutes.
21, 23,
And that
21,
reaction tells its
21,
own story,
19.
doesn't it? Saved 2 match points along the way at the back end of game 2 and turned it round. Hung tough today. Patience and persistence personified, coming through. 14-21, 23-21, 21-19. What a win for the 25-year-old Japanese team. They go through to the final. We'll know who they'll play after our 5th match. Big upset then in the women's doubles. Top seeds out. Coming up next, Lo Kian Yu of Singapore, world number 39, takes on Lakshya Sen of a career high ranking, the Indian of 21 in the world. Wow, it's all unfolding, isn't it? Chance just momentarily to catch a breath. Look at what's happened here. Men's doubles, the top seeds safely through, but not so in the women's doubles. Hoshi and Matsuda down in Kititharakul and Prajongjai in a really long hour and 24 length match. Yo Jamin sandwiched in between. The Singaporean downing Michelle Lee for the first time ever. And, well, she's into the final, and Lo Kian Yu